Hello, my name is Jordan Elling, and I am currently a second year graduate student in the Counselor Education Student Affairs Master's Program here at Clemson University. For the dilemma I'm going to be talking about today and walking you through to solve, it is going to be about a freshman student named Mia who is asked by her friend Jeremy to send her project to him for their management class so that he can look it over to make sure that he is doing it right. Mia agrees to this and sends her semester-long project that includes various assignments to Jeremy. Mia then gets an email 2 weeks later that she is facing an academic integrity violation and will fail the management class. She is informed that another student turned in the same project as hers, and that student just switched the name on it. So what does Mia do? Using the STAR method, we'll walk through the situation. So to stop and analyze a situation, the ethical problem is that in the eyes of the professor, two students have cheated and submitted the same project. Now both Jeremy and Mia will fail this course because of it. The stakeholders in the situation are Mia, Jeremy, and the management professor. The two most important stakeholders are Mia and Jeremy, one of the students being Mia, that she maybe did not understand the impact that sharing her project would bring. Some solutions to the problem are the following. The first is that Mia can tell the full situation and get Jeremy in possibly even worse trouble than he's already in. The second is that Mia can say that her and Jeremy worked on the project together. The third is that Mia can say that she had no idea that any of this was happening and it is a mere coincidence that the same project was turned in. And the fourth is that Mia can just accept the blame for it. Going through the STAR method and using various tests for each situation. For the first solution to the problem, Mia can tell the full situation and get Jeremy in possibly even worse trouble than he's already in. The harm test, this would cause Mia the least amount of harm, however, it would cause Jeremy the most amount of harm. For the golden rule test, if Mia was in Jeremy's position, she would probably want the person not to do this because it's going to get Jeremy in the most amount of trouble. And the peer test is that if Mia asked her friends about doing this action to solve the problem, her peers would probably say this is the best solution because it's the most fair to Mia. For the second, Mia can say that her and Jeremy worked on the project together. This would probably cause the least amount of harm for both students. For the golden rule test, if Mia was in Jeremy's position, this would probably be a good solution for both of them. And for the peer test, if Mia were to ask her friends, they would probably tell her that the first action is better than this action. For the third action, of Mia can say that she had no idea that any of this was happening and it is a mere coincidence. If this action is accepted by the professor, this would probably cause the least amount of harm for both Mia and Jeremy. For the golden rule test, if Mia was in Jeremy's position, this may be the situation that would be the best. And for the peer test, again, her peers would probably tell her that the first action is the best one and the most fair. And the last, Mia can just accept the blame and take the F. For the harm test, this would probably again cause the most amount of harm for both Jeremy and Mia, since both will be failing the class. For the golden rule test, if Mia was in Jeremy's position, this may not be the situation that he wants her to do because it will result in both of them taking the F. In the peer test, her peers would probably tell Mia that again, the first course of action is probably the most fair one. So what should Mia do? The most fair solution for Mia would be for her to explain the full situation to her management professor and include any documentation that she has of Jeremy saying that he is just going to look over the project and not use it as his project that he's going to turn in. Mia will also want to consult her syllabus and include that into documentation to see if the syllabus makes any mention of it being an integrity violation if she shares her project with somebody else. When reflecting on this course of action, this was the action that was most fair for and just for Mia to choose. The biggest takeaway for her is to not share projects in the future and that she can show a project but not to send it.